All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. So last time we were looking for a way to get credits in order to buy some large Optronic bridges, and each large Optronic bridge was around 110,000 credits. And you'll notice I now have 304,000 credits, and I'll show you how I did that. So, in order to get easy credits, and it's not a cheat, it's, part of the game. The easiest way now to get credits is basically by, weapons trading. So I usually come over to this guy, Bertram's. Anyone who's selling for Bertram's weapons, and Bertram's weapons and commodities, they can be found at numerous different Polaris bases, particularly their trading bases. And you'll notice that they buy regular weapons. Now, these regular weapons that they buy don't really require anything except for copper, silicon, and iron. And I have a surplus of copper, silicon, and iron. So what I've been doing is I've been writing down how many pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, etc. are required. So in this case, it'd be 5, 5, 3, 5, and then 5 multi-tools. And then I come down and look at the ore scanners because they sell for a good amount. And so we're going to get 4 of those. So now we're going to head back to the base, craft those up, and then sell them to Bertram's. All right, and the weapons are finished making up while the multi-tools and ore scanners are making up. I usually go ahead back to the trade station to sell these. And you can make a good amount selling these. Okay, and right along here. All right, projectile pistols. We have 5 of them to sell. Shotguns, we have 5 of those to sell. Assault rifles, 3. Sniper rifles, 5. And as you can see, we're making a good amount of money doing this. I've only done this about 5 or 6 times now, and I'm almost at my goal of what I need. You get about 75,000 per day, pretty much per in-game day. So usually what I'll end up doing is I'll go do this, sell the stuff, do a couple of missions for Polaris, and then let's see, multi-tools. Crap. Well, that just cost me a little bit. Ore scanner 4. And there we have it. We got about 50,000 that time. But the prices on these do change a little bit, but they're always around the same. And so that's how I've been going around and getting money, so that we can eventually get our 4 things for our ship. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and base. Can I do the ATM? Did I already learned the ATM? Let's make an ATM real quick. It'd be nice to have one of those at the base, just as a little. I know they're not very expensive. I should be able to, yeah, there it is. Should be able to just make it with the basic things. Where's one energy matrix? I got plenty of those. But the missions that I've been doing for Polaris, I just recently did these 2. They're not that bad. This one is pretty bad fighting Xerax. This one you just go and gather Promethium. So anytime you need Promethium, just activate this mission and you get money and reputation for gathering Promethium on your own. So, okay, ATM. Okay. How about this? How big is the ATM? 400 SU. Eesh. Okay, I'm going to put the ATM right here so I can just go ahead and throw the credits I got from those missions in there. Okay, so I'm going to keep on doing this, going back, getting money and such, and then when I can buy the, let's go check what the prices on this are. Once I can buy these, I'll go ahead and buy the 3, and if I can, and then I will get the last one with you guys. Let's see. You generally have them. You have them 151,000. That is not very good. You had it at 110,000 last time. You were at 100. Can I go ahead and get 3? I cannot. So I'm gonna wait until that's a little bit lower price, and then I should be able to get 3. I want to get all 4 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing missions and selling things. And then once I have the capability to, let's go back to the Heidelberg. Once I have the capability to buy all 4 of those, then I'll be back with you guys. And we're back. And I just made my last weapons run, and we're at 477,000 credits. It only took me like 2 additional weapons runs. So what we need right now, we're trying to make these, the tier 3 CPU extenders. Yes, I've gone ahead and unlocked the tier 4, which you'll notice requires 2 bridges and 1 matrix each, which means it'll require a total of 4 matrices and 8 bridges. But we will be able to upgrade our tier 3s to tier 4s once we get that online. But in addition to the Optronic bridges, what we really need now is flux coils. And we're also running a little bit low on steel blocks, or hardened steel blocks specifically. And so what we're going to do now, we are going to build a core, and we are going to head all the way up here to this crashed capital vessel. Unlike the other crashed capital vessels, this one is made of hardened steel blocks, and it's a good one to find if you're trying to make things out of hardened steel blocks. You can reclaim the full hardened steel blocks to put onto our thing, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the cargo transport out, and we're going to reclaim as many of those as we can. I'm hoping that such things will not be super heavy. They're only 2 tons each, which, comparing that to the where are they? Comparing that to these, which are 2.3 tons each, they're about the same. Each block is about the same as a small thruster. So we should be able to carry those. We're not going to be carrying a whole lot of things. It's not like we're carrying the 16-ton RCSs. Hey, we might pick up a couple of thrusters while we're over there, and we might make a few trips back and forth in the cargo transport. But in the meantime, while I was getting my getting the weapons ready and waiting for the stores to reset and such, I kind of went ahead and did a little bit of extra stuff on the ship. Now, on this, I might not keep these yellow. I might change their colors, but for now I'm going to keep them yellow. I might make these, if I did this, like that, that might not be too bad. No, that might be all right. And that will let you know that that is the engineering section. This, let me just go ahead and symmetry plane it so that we've got a symmetrical thing going here. This here, I'm going to use this and that, and it should just symmetry along with this. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same over here. like that. So this corridor is sort of made out of those. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then over here, I'm going to do that because that's what those are going to be. And let's see, can we make these? Yeah, these can also all become these. So like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these down here because these do not have the texture that I want on these. It doesn't have this texture. We'll have to find a texture that it has in common that I like. Then again, I might just make these like that and then just go ahead and do that. And then of course over here, that's going to be like that. This here, I'll probably just do that and that'll be okay because that'll be, you know, the side. Maybe I'll just do this and then like that over there. That won't be too bad. Or these could just be like this and we'll just have them all the same there. There we go. So in any case, yes, that side needs these as well. And then that and that. Okay. So now that we have those, this back here, I want to go ahead and do that. This down here, I can go ahead and do that on that side and that on that side. Very good. Okay, and we're probably going to grab that the advanced constructor from the base and throw it in this area here. So let me just go ahead. I think I'm just going to have that be the ceiling, but I'm going to go ahead and symbolize with the same symbol that's there, like so, like that. So the top and bottom will be yeah, the same pretty much. In any case, so in addition to this down here, I've gone ahead and I've done a little bit of extra stuff up on the upper area. I showed you this enclosed up earlier, but I've got the ladder, which is now colorized, and I've got the side things and the door. I've got the weapons thing here with 128,000. Over here, this is going to be the engineering area. I'm going to put a door here, one of the heavy doors, and engineering section 2. I've done a little bit of moving of stuff around over here, and I still don't have a valid place right now to put the, let's see, where's the output? To put the Wi-Fi, or did I put the Wi-Fi in? No, I put the Wi-Fi right there. Ha! Wi-Fi over there and the detector over there. There's just not going to be anything here, and you'll see these two things rotating, and that'll be fine. There are 2 levels to the engineering, as you can see up there and up there. Technically, I guess it's 3-ish, 2.5-ish. I don't know. But as I was saying, you know, you've got this point which comes into here, and you can see the entirety of it here. And then when you go up a level over here, you can see this upper part. I'm planning on putting an extra generator here and on the other side, and then right here as well as 2 more fuel tanks, just so that we've got, you know, top and bottom has generators and fuel tanks. So in case one side takes a lot of damage and it damages some of those, it's not going to shut off the thing with that. Up here, you'll be able to see it from this angle as well. And I'm just going to put some techie type stuff here. Down here, we have what's going to be the weapons area. We've got the main access to the cargo box. It's the same one that's accessible from below. It's just a different access point. And up here, I'm going to put some chairs with little screen things that are going to be able to use the turrets. And in that vein, I guess, or on that note, I've gone ahead and finished the front portion of this. So you can sort of get a idea of what it looks like. And yes, I know I did this on purpose. This down here and this up here are not identical, top and bottom, because this is going to widen out and we're going to have wider wings come out than down here. It would be like down here if the wings came out like down here instead of all the way up here. So the wings are going to come out, you know, I'm going to have like this. The wings are probably going to be like flesh with the top of this here. So we've got some extra room. It might come down a little bit, like maybe, you know, one block, maybe, you know, this angle down here will come across and fill in things. I don't know. I'll figure that out as I'm building it, but I do have a place here, which is where I'm going to put a turret. I've got 3 locations like this, here, and on each side, which we're going to put manual weapons. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I may end up making these manual weapon slots into mining lasers. So I've got 3 forward-facing mining lasers, and I hope they'll come out in further than the nose, so I can actually just mine asteroids with this without actually having to, you know, do a turret thing. Inside here, we've got a little extra spaces and such. I don't know if I'm going to utilize those or how I'm going to utilize those. You are incorrect, sir. You are just all wrong. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot to connect to this. Give us all these. Let me fix this. Like so. Hold on. Is that? No. My bad. Come here. Forgot to take this out. Haha, there we go. And you. And you. There we go. So we've got spaces on either side of the ship where we can add a little bit extra stuff. And as you can see here, I've got an extra stair system coming up to the top, and then you've got these down to here, and then these down to the bottom. So we've got multiple levels on these. The wing levels are going to be like sort of off skewed from the rest. But these levels, this here is indicates the floor level. So down here, there won't be anything. This will be the underneath area. And then the wing, the bottom of the wing will be right here. And then the top will be, you know, probably up here. I'll probably have a 2 high level here on each side. And then a 1 high level, maybe a 2 high level above that. Probably a 1 high level though, and have this come down and out. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that this is going to slant in a little further, and the wings are sort of going to follow this path inward. I might make them go straight just a little bit here and then sort of inward and slant around. I'm probably going to keep the back portion of the wing out as like following this same angle here, just the entire way, or I might have it come out flat for a good ways, so it looks sort of more like a triangle type thing like so. But we'll figure all that out once we start building it. But in that vein, on that note, because of that, we are going to have to go and get blocks and such. So let's just come on over here. And this is going to be the height of the SV bay, the final height. And yes, I am going to have stairs that come out here onto the wings so that you can access the wings from a variety of, you know, areas, whether it's from the SV bay or from down here. You can come, you know, from this level or from all the way down there. It's, you know, various ways around the ship. You know, you don't want the crew getting lost because it's only one path. So in any case, let's go ahead. How much fuel do we have? We are good on fuel on this. Let's knock that out. Okay, this crashed capital vessel there is not the one we want to go to. We want to go to the one that is north. Let's see. Small tribe, Silicon. That one is the one we want to go to. So we're going to head over here to this crashed capital vessel. There may be a rocket drone near it, or a plasma drone, or both. I don't remember. I know I had to shoot something down over there when I went to scout it out. But for now, we're just going to go over there in the transport. And if I have to do some fighting, I'll do that manually on the ground. Alright, we're almost at the crashed capital vessel. I had to go back real quick and grab the core. Hold on. Where's this core? I could have swore I grabbed the core just now. Like, there it is. It's right there. I'm like, wait a second. So I had to grab the core. It doesn't appear that there is a drone over here at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do, I was trying to dig a hole over there where I could pull the whole ship in. And it worked. It's just I forgot the core, so I had to dig myself out. And I had an idea on the way back. This thing has a... what do you call it? A landing bay right here. And so if I can just dig out this landing bay, I should be able to park right here on the landing bay. Now I may have to take out some of these support beam things, but that should be perfectly fine. Let's see, if I take out just a couple of these. Let's see, if I take out, I'm gonna need what, about a 3 high area to get in. This thing is 3 high. Uh-oh. It seems I was standing on the thruster. Do not stand on your thrusters. That is not a good idea. Let's just take those and that, and let's just grab all this on the ground. I might be able just come right over here and land right in here. Let's see if I'm going to need to dig down a little bit. And of course I'm going to need to take out let's see, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4.5-ish. So we should be good with that. Okay. Then if we can just come down in here, oh yeah, right there would be fine. Let's turn the thrusters off just so that I'm going to keep the thing on so that I can have a place to come back when it's cold and just, you know, come in here and warm up. But let's see, for now, let's head to the front. I am still connected to that, right? Yes. Let's get rid of these. These are trash. And then let's put this core down in the back. Actually, let me just put the core down right here because it doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm actually going to just put this down. Let me put it on the ground. Right there. Okay. So now we should be able to grab the blocks, which is the main thing that we want from this. Actually, if I didn't already have a base, this would actually, you know, you could upgrade this into a pretty decent base. Hold on, is there a... No, there's no just pure ground removal anymore. There used to be, and you could you know, dig out a large area of the ground and not gather the resources. But now they apparently removed that feature from the drill. All right, now that we got the front relatively dug out, I'm actually going to start salvaging large blocks. Let me just get in here real quick. I think I'm gonna stand right here so I can just get in and then let it warm me up and then get out. I guess I'll stand on top facing down. Okay, so like I said, let's go ahead and throw these away. Those are taking up too much room. I'll hold those on my person. This thing should be able to carry about 800 large blocks. I don't know what collapsed there. I think that was just a... So it should, like I said, it should be able to carry about 800 blocks. So okay, so now let's just grab oh crap. At least that gives us the stuff we need to make what we need to make. You I can just trash. I guess I'll throw these back in here then. This, I'm actually going to pull apart for parts, the rocket launcher. And I might actually start pulling the thrusters apart for parts as well, because I need flux coils for the what do you call it? For the CPU extenders. So I think I'm going to look for the thrusters and go ahead and pull them apart. So in order to get the thrusters what I need, like so that I know where they are, I'm going to just mark them. And this might give us all the, what do you call it? The flux coils we need in order to, all right, let me head towards the back a little bit. Is this the back or is that the back? This is the back. These thrusters that I'm getting here may be all may give us all the flux coils that we need. Looks like there are some that are going to require digging to get to. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Here we should be able to dig. Down to the thruster we want. So we want, yeah, it wants 16 flux coils per, what do you want to call it? Per, per CPU extender. All right, let me come back on over here. So if we want 16, we're going to need 32. We just need 10 more. I could throw those back. Well, actually, I could throw those on my capital vessel. I can't throw these back on this base here. But we are getting a lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and trash the ice and crushed stone. Okay. Let's see. I got... that one, those two. I got all these, those two, and that one. All right, I've got all the ones in the back now, just for these two in the front, and I should be good. Where do I gotta go? Gotta go back this way. Okay, I'm gonna stand right here. Like so. I don't know if this is gonna give us all we need, but yes, perfect. Okay. So now we just need to get some more what do you call it? More hardened steel blocks, and then we should be good. You couldn't grab that. That's weird. I think those are regular windows, not hardened windows, so I don't really care about them that much. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can't grab just the window. That's very weird. All right. See, how much do we have? We're about halfway, almost 300 hardened steel blocks and the capability to make more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that. And then... oh, that one just fell. Okay. Grab all those. And let's see how heavy these are. These are extremely heavy, it looks like. Okay, so I can't lift off with this. This is 600 tons. I can lift that and that'll take out a lot. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press the space bar, make it as maxed as it can. Then I'm going to pick these up. Oh, that's not doing anything. It used to, if you did that, it would actually change it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to have to do. Crashed capital vessel. Let's throw some of that in there, see if I can lift off. Okay, I can't. Let's throw some of that in there, see if I can lift off. Hold on, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I can lift off with that. Let's throw these back in here. I can't lift off too well. Alright, so let's do that. I can lift off with that. So the maximum tonnage this thing can lift is about 360 tons. 355 tons is what I currently have, and that seems to be the maximum of what I can lift. So I'm going to head back to the Heidelberg with this, and we're going to see if we can get back to the Heidelberg. Alright, we're back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and land right here. Like so. Alright. So, now we have all these, and let's go ahead. Heidelberg, I'll just throw all these, might as well throw those in it, into here. So now the only thing we need, I can just trash those. Those are regular windows, yeah. Where did the, that's weird. There were some small vessel steel blocks on that thing apparently. So let's see. Now that we have all those, we ought to be able to build this once we get the Optronic bridges. We just need 4 Optronic bridges. So in order to get those, we're going to go to the orbital trade station and see what they have up there. Okay, orbital trade station is here. Let's take a look at him first. He usually has the more expensive ones. These are 163,000, whereas this guy over here has them for 124,000. So I should be able to get these 3. They're more expensive than I would like, but let's get it. So we now just need 63,000. Let's see if I can do one more weapon trade run and see what they need. Really, I ought to head straight over to the ground-based trading station. Let's go over there. Because if you can make money this easily, you know, I mean, yes, it's not, you know, yeah, it's time consuming, but, whoa. Hello, Oki Medical. It's time consuming, but it is relatively easy. So let's see. You need 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 9. Okay. Come on over here. Back to the Heidelberg. And get this order set up. So, we already have 2 pistols. So that'll be 3. We already have 2 shotguns. So that'll be 4. We need 5 assault rifles. 6 sniper rifles. We're going to need 5 multi-tools. What else do I have over here? I've sold most of the weapons that we had over here. In fact, I apparently sold all the weapons that we had over here. That I can go ahead and put in here. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. And while those are making up, let's see. I can go ahead and grab this ammo and see if I can sell this ammo. I know I can. Let me go ahead back to the orbital trade station and sell this ammo to someone. Let's see. I might not be able to sell all of it, but I do know, let's see, pistol rounds are 1-to-1. Heesh. Pistol rounds are 2-to-1. And then his pistol rounds are 4-to-3. Okay, so we can sell let's see, let's sell 100. That means we can sell 5. There, that's all of those we can sell. Minigun rounds. I've got, I think so. Sell 2,000. All right, that's all those that he can sell. Plasma cells. Sell all those. Laser pistol cells. Sell all those. Rockets. Homing. Rockets non-homing. 50, 18. All right, that's those. And then I get the small vessel plasmas. It does not have. Okay. So our weapons ought to be done now. So let's come back over here and go back to the Heidelberg and get the weapons that we've made. Okay, let me put these back in here. We'll worry about selling these again later. Okay. Now we can come to the ground trading station and sell our weapons. Okay. You wanted 5 pistols. You wanted 6 shotguns. You wanted 5 assault rifles. You wanted 6 sniper rifles. Now for the multi-tools and the ore scanners. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and those should make up relatively quickly. While we're waiting, we'll head to the moon and grab our titanium. And of course, the base is out of power again. There we go. The base runs out of power quickly because the sensor for the teleporter does not work if you're crossing playfields. So it keeps the teleporter on when you leave, and so it runs it out of power. So I'm just letting it run on solar power because it's not running the miner, it's just running the base, which isn't that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and we'll throw that in here. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. All we need, in fact, we could get this working on one of those once we're done, and then we should be able to come back, put the other one of those in there, and have it build up the second one. And then we can continue building on the capital vessel. We may need to upgrade it to the tier 4. If we do, I'll do like I have been and just keep selling these things and getting, you know, 50,000 credits each time. Altogether, to get all the money I've done so far, I've only done 8, including the trip I'm on now, 8 sales. So it's not that bad. Multi-tool, we've got 5. 4 scanner, we've got 9. So we've got more than enough to go and buy this last, whatchamacallit, this last thing. All right, so we'll just head into orbit. Okay, and then up here, let's see, let's double check to see if he's refreshed in the little bit of time that we've been gone. He has not, so we'll grab the last Optronic bridge from you. And we've got 46,000 credits to spare. Let's head on back down. We'll go straight to the Heidelberg and get it working on our CPU. So throw this in there. Tell this to make a second one. And that's going to take a little bit of time. Let's see, has our garden grown since I've... Not entirely, just a bit. I'm not too worried about harvesting it multiple times. So let's go ahead and start working on what we have here. I don't know why this is textured weird. It seems a lot of things have gotten that weird texture, that the texture from there, and I don't know why. Maybe when I was texturing something it went wonky or something. But in any case, I'm gonna leave. See, I'm gonna put something up here that's a 2. I might put like an oxygen tank or something so you can see the oxygen tanks, or I might just put a ventilator in there or something. I don't know. Up here, I can put some things. I might put a fuel tank on each side here, maybe a larger fuel tank over here or something. I haven't exactly figured out what all I'm going to be putting in those. So, okay. Right now, I think our first priority ought to be finishing the this part here, finishing the central area. Then I will start working on the wings. So let's connect to the cargo module, and I can get some of these going. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the top here. So what I want to do with this, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I need to symmetrize it. Okay, and then there. There. This will go over here. Like that. And then over here is actually where I'm going to dock the cargo module and the cargo transport. Here I am going to want to put a place for a turret over here. I may or may not. I'm going to leave, let's see, this portion like so. And I do think I'm going to go ahead and bring this all the way back at least to there. I may end up bringing it all the way back over to here. I don't know. I'm going to build it from front to back so that in the end I'll figure out what the back is rather than building the back first. I might want to go ahead. Let's see. So for these, actually, hold on. I messed up. Come over here and grab these as well. Okay, so this I'm going to want to put like so this is going to come out to here. And let's see, this will come out to here. Down here, let's go ahead and actually, I keep screwing things up again. Okay. Starting here, like so, I'm going to want to start utilizing, let's see, this. And that. Okay. And then like so. So those will come out like that. I think, I don't know, some of these are gonna, it's gonna sort of taper off. Gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Because right here is actually where it's gonna go flat straight across anyway. But we need more blocks. So, wrong way. So I'm gonna come back over to here. We're going to go grab some more blocks from the, well, no, there's some right here. Those must have been ones I picked up. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and move these over to here. And then capital vessel parts. We'll get these. And then Heidelberg SV HV parts, we'll get those. Okay, so I can continue working on this I just have to, had to grab those extra pieces. Let's come up this way. Okay, now, let's see here. Let me go ahead and get these portions finished. Okay. With this, you got those. Okay, this looks like it's meant to slant down like that, but what I'm going to try to do instead is if I can use those, I can actually then use that, this, and then this will be this side. These can actually come out like that. And then I can put these like that, and I can just have this come flat out, and those sort of meld into. Actually, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and just put these on like so, and then just utilize this like that, and it'll sort of give you the angle of it. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see. If I do this, take these off. Okay. Let me grab those back. And then instead of continuing like that, if I utilize, say, this on these, it'll let us pull them out further. I wonder, because that still would be slanting inward, but not, it would actually be slanting inward faster, which I don't want. Wonder if there's a way to slant inward to, like, see, this is the kind of thing that's a little bit frustrating to me. Okay, this here was this. Like that. Let's see what we have in the way of blocks, because what I want these to do maybe, let's see, if I had started here, what if I did that? Okay, I'm going to pull these off like that. Okay, I'm gonna work on this for a bit and try to figure something out. And once I get this portion of the wing started, I'll be back. Alright, so I decided I wanted to start by going ahead and pulling out the wings as far as I could. That's what I can do with the steel that I currently have. And that's sort of how the wings are going to be. This is going to actually continue to extend out at the rate that it's going here. I may actually change it a bit so that it utilizes the different sort of, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Instead of using these, it uses the one that goes to the ramp and then use the ramp to come out. So it's sort of a interior curve, and it'll actually give us a little bit more room to work with. It'll come out to like over here instead of over here. And so that's what I'm looking at right now. And I might end up, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to utilize it like this. And then we'll see what we can do about, once I get the wings done, then we're going to see what we can do, how we can connect the top portion down to the wings area. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the bottom layer for the wings, then I'm going to do the sort of middle areas and then connect it up to the top. I may end up connecting it all the way up to this top part, and but now that I sort of have the shape going, the underneath sort of, you know, it's not too bad going out like that. So that's not a very bad design. And so that's basically, you know, how we're going to be doing this. And like I said, I'm going to put a turret here and over here. I may put some plastic blocks down on this level here out to here, so that it will have the turret will have like this, where you have something between the turret and the ceiling. And it would sort of match this level here. So it's like a lower level until you get to the part where it comes out to here. Then I would probably have it like from here, ramp up, you know, sort of along that angle. And then over here, I'm thinking I'm going to have some sort of staircase coming down or something. I may have it actually come down over to here, so you can come down there, then over to here. Like I may actually have it come along this and then down to here, and then you can come down this way. I don't know. I'll figure all that out probably off camera, doing some interior work. And I'm probably going to go ahead and finish off the wing bottom portion off camera. And then once we get to the part where I start filling in things, or maybe, you know, putting things on here, I'll, you know, come back on camera and show that to you guys as well. But in any case, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. We've done a good amount. I'll probably make a few more trips off camera back and gather up, you know, a lot more of the steel blocks and stuff. In fact, I'm going to head out that way now. Back over here to this crashed capital vessel. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.